crazy. You fucking bitch. Listen.
Oh, wow.
There's no reason.
Yeah, well, that's too. Sir.
Wow.
Listen, this is my motherfucking right.
Wow.
Why is that defending you?
It's like it's not.
I ain't been shut the hell up. Let me vote.
Okay, Jamie. Okay, we ain't got nothing else to say. We ain't got nothing else to say.
Wow.
We're gonna move on. Next thing.
There it is right there.
Wow. Wow. God. Oh.
Don't do that.
Wow.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Shameful. Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people? No, I haven't walked by recently. Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that? No. Why are you voting for him? Because I believe he is the moral candidate. Oh my God. You for that one. That's moral? Exactly right. That's how your side acts. Oh my God. That's he's the most immoral person around. In your opinion, that's right. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God everybody's supposed to. God bless you.
Crash out. Crash out. Yeah. Crash out.
These Edomites, they're getting ready to crash out. All right. Before I begin, I'd like to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutation to the Lord's elect. All right, that being the house of David. Today is November the 1st. Year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, just a few days away from so-called election day. And, you know, as you've seen in the clip, these Edomites, they're already starting the crash out phase, all right? So I'm going to read this scripture you see on the screen. This is Mark 3:26. It reads, "And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end." Now, the Satan that is speaking of is the Satan on this earth, which are the Edomites, all right? When you look up the word Satan, all right, it means adversary, all right, enemy, all right, and who's the Israelites, which represent the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the seed of their fathers, who are their number one enemies, all right, the Edomites. When you read the book of Psalms, chapter 83, it goes into the list of the enemies of Israel, and number one on that list is the children of Edom, all right, and that represents these so-called white folks you see today, which they're not white, they're red. And again, their biblical identity is the Edomites. All right. So I showed you those clips. All right, opened up with the first one. You know, you had the Edomite man in the voting center with all these evils. You know what I'm saying? These older black women. All right, and you see the spirit he was in. All right, he wanted to put hands on them. All right, he had that That fucking hat that them Proud Boy Edomites like to wear with the flag on them and shit. You know, what is it called? Protect the Blue, some shit like that. It's a flag on it. Not the Don't Tread on Me flag, but the American flag. All right, and you know, these Edomites, they see their kingdom is going down the drain, and they can't take it. All right, and for them to see what they portray to be a so-called black woman having a shot at running this country, all right, Esau ain't going for that. All right, no can do. All right, you know what I mean. I'm gonna read this right here in Mark 3, but I'm gonna go up to verse 23. All right, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? All right, how can one devil cast out another one? All right, because at the end of the day, Kamala is one of your people. All right, she's one of y'all. All right, she's a chocolate Edomite. All right, and you know, at the end of the day, it don't matter who you decide. All right, you're divided ultimately. You know, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand, and this kingdom is definitely divided. And if a house, what house is it talking about? The house of Edom, be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end. And this is the end of Esau's wicked rule on this earth. All right, the scriptures tell you in 2 Ezra 6:9 that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. We're coming into the beginning of Jacob's world and at the end of Esau's world, all right? And he's going to lose it. He's going to crash out before he loses it, all right? He's going to get bloody with you people out here. All right, you got these class wars, these race wars, these seditions of men that are right here. You know, these Edomites is ready to go wild on you Jakes too. All right, and 2/3 of you Jakes, you're up for that judgment. All right, them Eve that was up in that voting booth, man, listen. It's only a matter of time before the Lord let Esau get you, because you ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to put no other nation over you. You ain't supposed to try to forward this man's kingdom. All right, but you know, Eve and the serpent, all right, they've been running that pick and roll since the garden, all right, like Stockton them alone, all right. Still going strong in 2024, all right, but it's coming to an end. Let me read another scripture I got. This is Ecclesiasticus 14. It say, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. Verse 6, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. If he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. All right, and that's Esau. All right, you seen primarily in this clip the Edomite woman. She's crashing out the hardest. All right, she went to, in that very last clip, she went to her neighbor's front door. All right, just to curse her out for voting for Donald, which is one of the men of their nation. All right, showing you that the Lord is putting that division between the man and the woman on you Edomites now. All right, the same way the so-called black woman, you know, has a wicked eye toward her man. Now that curse is affecting you Edomites. All right, and it's beautiful to see. Let me see. I had another clip in there. You know, yeah, the old Edomite woman in the car. She called whoever she was talking to. She called him a fat bitch. She told him to go suck Donald's cock. All right, crashing out, bro. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, how has Esau been made bare? Through the mouthpiece of the Lord, which is the prophets. All right, got the spotlights on this devil, telling you who he is, what he about, what he coming to do. All right, the characteristics of him. All right, anything you want to know about this devil. All right, the men of the Lord are, you know, letting it be known through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and this devil hates it. All right, another one. This is Psalms chapter 10. Excuse me, Psalms 10 and 15. They say, break thou the arm of the wicked and evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. All right, and that's what's happening. Expose them. Make bare the leg. Cover the, show that thigh. All right, expose these devils. That's what the Lord is doing before he takes them down. All right, they're in crash out mode. All right, can't say it enough. All right, they're screaming at, you know what I'm saying? You got young Edomites, young Edomitises screaming at, you know, the younger Edomites, Tyler Edomites. All right, it's just Man, it's a beautiful thing to see these devils going down like this, all right? And this is how we know they're at the end of their wicked rule and reign on this earth. The Lord has set them against each other. This Isaiah 19, start at 1, so you can know this is talking about America. It say the burden of Egypt. Now, Egypt is speaking of, again, is America's spiritual Sodom and Egypt, where the Lord, Yahweh Shai, was crossed out, and Cesare, an Edomite, was put up. All right, so the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, rideth upon a swift cloud. The swift cloud is a UFO, all right, a chariot, all right, and shall come into Egypt, America. And the idols of Egypt, America, shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. All right, this is how you know this is talking about America, because this hasn't happened. All right, this is a future prophecy that's getting ready to happen. All right, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. That's the American people, all right? Primarily Esau, because Esau is the daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. He's the modern-day Egyptian. He's the modern-day Pharaoh. But you citizens over here who are voting, and ultimately who ain't of the elect, you're considered Egyptians too, all right? So again, it say I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, Edomites against Edomites, Edomites against Israelites, 2/3 variety, all right, you know. It say, and they shall fight, and the heathens, all right, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We just read a while ago, when a kingdom is divided, it cannot stand. All right, verse 4, and the spirit of Egypt, America, shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And I will give the Egyptians, you American people, over into the hand of a cruel lord, all right, Donald or Kamala this time around. And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts, all right. So this is what's coming, all right, and this is the most divided I've ever seen an election be, all right. I remember when, who was it? I think it was Obama versus what's that nigga, Mitt Romney? I think that's his name. All right, that one got a little, you know, but it wasn't like this. All right, you know, these people are ready to take to the streets, all right, and spoil and destroy each other, all right, and that's the vibe that the Lord wants on this earth before he comes back, all right. Jacob's trouble, all right, but it ain't just trouble for Jacob, all right. This is Revelation 12:12. It say, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, the Edomites, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And this is ultimately the elite of E, all right. But you know, these lower level Edomites, these 9-to-5 Edomites, you know, they in it too, all right. The whole house of Edom is in it, all right. They all going into captivity. They're all going down, all right, from the greatest to the smallest. All right, he ain't got a lot of time left, all right. Again, that so-called election is just days away. All right, Esau getting ready to lock these cities down, all right, with that martial law. All right, he done passed laws for his military to use force against you Egyptian citizens, American Egyptian citizens. All right, this devil is coming. All right, and only the elect are gonna have a covering, all right, to be protected from this devil, all right. This is just the crash out phase, all right. So, you know, just pay attention to what's going on, all right. Watch these devils. Let's watch them crash out, all right. Ultimately, this nigga's gonna come with that microchip, all right, the Karagma, you know. Abaratazar willing, you know, we're of the elect, and we hold firm. That's our only protection, and that's our only covering. All right, so all honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teaching the course where I learn and continue to learn this truth. Peace and salutation to the Lord Select, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.